Despite a 2-0 loss by the Flames to the Rangers, there's still a lot of good to talk about from the game. One of the hottest trade commodities in the league is proving that maybe he shouldn't be traded at all. After another 950 plus save percentage game, I think it's safe to say that Jacob Markstrom is not human. Welcome to Flames Digest. I'm Mark Griffith. If you're new around here, you love the Flames, make sure you subscribe. We are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And what do you get when you sub? Well, you get all the latest news, updates, reports, and rumors revolving around the Calgary Flames. And like I said, the 2-0 loss, it stinks. The Flames still did very, very good on this Eastern road trip, getting 6 of a possible 8 points. It would have been amazing to get another win tonight. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, but we did prove that Jacob Markstrom is not human. Once again, he stopped pretty much everything he could. He only let in 1 goal tonight. I'm sure you'll see it in the ticker at the bottom at some point. But let's just take a look at him. Jacob Markstrom. Oh wait, that's not Marky. Jacob Markstrom. Oh, that's not quite him either. Jacob Markstrom. Nope, that's not the one. There he is. Jacob Markstrom finally hit the right photo there. Sorry, I got him all confused because he was playing like a prime Kipper, a prime Mike Vernon holding the cup, and Superman. He was all of them wrapped into one. He did everything he possibly could to get the Flames a win tonight, but unfortunately, it just didn't quite happen. But he was making save after save. He kept the Flames in this game till the very end, until the empty netter. The Flames gave up 2. Markstrom only gave up 1 of them, obviously the last one. Found its way into the empty net from VC, which is too bad. The Flames do end up losing this game, which I know, it stinks. But you know what? The Flames, they can still take a lot of good out of this game. Defensively, they're very good. Markstrom obviously bailed them out a few times. Let's take a look at his stat line here. So 30 shots against. He made 29 saves. Just the 1 goal, which was, I don't know, it was arguable you could say that it was even really a good goal. It definitely wasn't Markstrom's fault. I mean, it was kind of laying there in the crease and then it got poked in, and it's just a tough one to give up. Markstrom was heated after it, probably because he knew how well he was playing and how much he wanted to win. I mean, that was a goaltending battle for the ages. Shesterkin also played very well and kept the Rangers in it. The Flames just could not capitalize on their scoring chances tonight, which is really, really unfortunate. I think the Flames, they didn't play a terrible game, but offensively, it just wasn't clicking perfectly. There were a lot of good scoring chances that were either shot over the net or were good stops by Shesterkin, like his windmill save on Rasmus Andersson in the third period. That could have tied the game and just been so much more fun. But Shesterkin obviously probably won the game for the Rangers, just like how Markstrom almost did for the Flames. And, you know, he made some unbelievable saves in the first. Obviously, he robbed Trocheck. If you didn't see it, I mean, I can't show you the clips. I don't have the copyright. You can see them. But this one here was on Blake Wheeler. My goodness, it was just a sprawling across the crease save. If your goalie's looking like that, looking like a spider monkey, my goodness, you know he made an unreal save. It went right into the breadbasket with that one. Markstrom, honestly, his goaltending lately has been incredible. Obviously, he won the NHL's first star of the week. Well-deserved. He got 3 wins. His save percentage, .939. I mean, come on. He was just incredible with 93 saves over a 3-game span. Add 29 more to that in a 4-game span. My goodness. And his save percentage goes up even more. He is proving to be one of, if not the best goaltender in the NHL. And I think the Flames, that means you gotta keep him, right? You can't give him away. A lot of people will say, look, his value is never going to be higher. Trade him now because you'll get the most back for him. That's probably true, but you also don't want to just give away your entire organization. The Flames have never been just like the team, not since about the 1980s or early 90s, you could even argue. Have they been, you know, the team that really buys at the deadline and just believes in their big future? I mean, when was the last time we had a star stay here? Iggy? It's got to be, right? I mean, it's just unfortunate that there is that conundrum of, you know, do you give away Markstrom, Tanev, Hanifin? Who knows? I think Markstrom, if he remains a Flame, he's playing like he wants to be here. I mean, someone who wouldn't want to be here wouldn't be playing as hard, I wouldn't think. But no, hopefully we can make him feel more appreciated as, you know, Flames fans, Flames media. hopefully the team itself, the organization itself, just makes it known to him how valuable he is and that we want him here so that he wants to be here too. I really, really hope that's the case. Either way, Jacob Markstrom is incredible, and I think it's safe to say that he is not human. Moving on, a little injury update. There was one big injury in this game. Unfortunately, it was for Jacob Peltier. Now, he took a hit from Jacob Trouba in the first period, and we all know Peltier, he's been battling back from a shoulder injury that he had in the offseason, in training camp. And it just is really, really unfortunate that he has battled back all this way and then just gets another injury. So this is the statement from the Flames. Update, Peltier, upper body, will not return. I think it's safe to say that it was definitely his shoulder. Obviously, I'll keep you updated on the actual logistics of the injury, if there's a timeline for his return. If it's not his shoulder, obviously, I'll let you know. But like I said, Jacob Trouba, he is known for big, big hits. You think of the game last year between the Flames and Rangers, he lit up Kadri on more than one occasion. That didn't happen tonight, but Trouba was still throwing the body around. And unfortunately, on this play here, he did hit Peltier. And Peltier, as you can see, that's a man in pain. Makes it even worse that the Verizon logo is pointing right at him. Like, hey, this guy's hurt. Not what you want to see. Poor, poor Peltier. I do feel bad for him. Hopefully, it's not a super bad injury, but he did not return to the game tonight, which is not the best sign. But hopefully, he will be good soon. He's, such a good guy for the lineup, and he's just really deserves it, making it back after that injury. That being said, though, does that mean Coronado is given another shot? Is it his time to finally come back up? I mean, you get like a more skilled, smaller guy in the lineup. He goes down. Do you bring up another one in Coronado? I don't know. I think maybe that's what the Flames will go for, especially after scoring 0 goals tonight. They'll want a guy who has proven he can score, and Coronado definitely deserves another shot. So we'll see who does come up. There's plenty of possibilities, but Coronado, I think, would be the main one on the list. Just quickly as well in the injury front, Chris Tanev didn't leave the game particularly, but in the first period, he had a pretty hard crash into the post and kind of into Markstrom as well. He looked like he was, maybe a little winded or Charlie horse or just a little banged up, got a shiner or something. But hopefully he's all good. That's the last person you want injured. Everyone in the media is saying, he is the hottest asset at the trade deadline. He is what teams will want. So an injury to him would be awful for him, obviously, first and foremost, but also for the Flames organization. So hopefully he's all good. He is an absolute warrior out there. He seems to play through absolutely anything. So hopefully Tanev's good, and hopefully Peltier has a very speedy recovery. Now, last thing here, let's look ahead at the Flames' schedule here. So obviously with a loss tonight, they're still out of a playoff spot, which is too bad. They could have entered one tonight had they won, or they would have been just 1 point off, but they're still out by 3 points. That's what I meant to say. But good news is that the Seattle Kraken also lost last night. Now, that's not a team above us. That's a team below us. But at least it means the teams below us are staying below us. Now, obviously, we need to make some moves, climb the ladder, get into the playoffs, and then you need more of the teams below you to start losing. But since Seattle was playing New Jersey, obviously a team out east, needed New Jersey to win. They did. Seattle stays below the Flames. That's good. Now let's take a look at the upcoming schedule. So the Flames finally going back home for 4 games this time as well, after they were just out east for 4. So over the next couple weeks here, they have the Sharks at home. It'll be interesting to see what lineup they kind of come out with. Now that the Flames are going back home too, are they going to be more comfortable making a trade? Who knows? But Sharks on Thursday, and then the Wings on Saturday for another matinee game. And then on Monday for another matinee game. That game's the Family Day game. And then Thursday again against the Bruins. So bit of a tougher schedule coming up other than the Sharks. All teams battling for the playoffs and playing well. I mean, the Flames have proven they can absolutely dominate Boston, but that game against Winnipeg will be very, very big to see if the Flames are actually legit. Winnipeg, they've been struggling a bit lately. They just picked up Sean Monahan, and all us Flames fans still, we pay attention to Sean Monahan. So it'll be interesting to see him back at the Dome once again. And it's these 4 games, just like the previous 4 games, are massive to show, what path the Flames are going to be taking for the rest of the season. There's definitely some winnable games in there, and there's definitely some games they have to win in order to stay competitive. I know it's still February and the trade deadline isn't till March, but at this point for the Flames, this far out of the playoffs, you could say. I mean, it's not like they're way far out, but every game matters at this point, and it'll be interesting to see what the Flames do with Hanifin, Tanev, Markstrom, and everyone else. It's exciting times, but it's also it's a little bit sketchy times too. But either way, the Flames take the loss tonight. That's all right. Head back home with good spirits, hopefully after still having a great road trip. And yeah, I just really hope the Flames can get it together at home. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please subscribe if you're new around here. I sincerely appreciate it, and have a great night.